Who dat? I just got a text from Frank from Quite Frankly, and I agree with him. But you guys, quite so there's not many people that do like high quantity content that is decent, and Frank does high quantity and it's great. And so like I'm not me personally, I don't, and it's because I'm trying to make content, but I don't watch a whole lot of other stuff. I do when I can, but I just don't, and it's again like everything else. It's a time issue. But if you like watching especially regular content, Frank live streams. His show again is called Quite Frankly. It's terrific, and I will be there on the 13th unless we can again organize uh, getting Fleckus in there together. So you want to text me? What is your number? I'll give it to you if you start creating some content and do a good job. Well, I imagine based on what he texted me about that he at least caught part of this. Frank is the new Johnny Carson. Not quite yet, but like I said again, I think he's heading in that direction. He's a good guy. Flat earthers. I don't intend to offend anybody, but if you think the earth is flat, good luck, man. This is something you can check for yourself, by the way. There's some things you can't, there's prohibitive to fact check on your own. But whether or not the earth is flat, you can check that on your own. I'm not going to sit here and explain it to you, but you can. Who is I'm too intelligent for this. You need to pick up the pace. No, that's not true. That's not true. I think so you have intelligence and you have awareness, and I think a lot of people that sometimes come off as stupid, it's just an awareness issue, right? Or it's a so like a lot of this stuff, and I don't think I'm a particularly intelligent person, but a lot of stuff is just what you're exposed to. There's definitely some truth to if you're wealthy, if you're a kid born to wealthy parents and you get more opportunities and you get to meet more smart people or have more opportunities, you will learn more. That shouldn't be shocking to anybody. But the thing that clicks that will make you more aware and more open up your intelligence as opposed to making you quote unquote learn something is just the skill of learning something on your own without having to be taught. Self-directed learning, that is a key.
I don't know. I mean, the Earth could be shaped like a fucking trapezoid right now. How is that going to change anything that we're dealing with right now? You know what I mean? Who cares if it's fucking trapezoid Earth, rhombus Earth? I don't even care. Some kind of weird polygon. Let it be. I really don't even give a shit anymore. I don't even care. Oh, here he is. Here he is. His ears perked up. Here he is.
How can they not, dude?
Here he is.
If it was way bigger, okay, then all the satellites would be crashing into everything, okay? Now we're saying, well, it's bigger. It's just way bigger. No, dude, it's flat, and that's just the way it is. You know, I don't know about hollow Earth or whatever.
So what is it? Is it like the set on the Truman Show? There's a back wall and that's it.
No, I mean it could be an infinite plane. I sent you that map. It was kept in a Buddhist temple for like 1,000 years, and it shows the the United Nations flag, you know, with the flat Earth in it. And then that map, which was, I mean, don't you think it's weird? That came out, and it was published in a paper in I think 1903. And it had been sitting in a Buddhist temple for like 1,000 years, and that's what they said. And how much older than that it is, nobody knows. But it does show outlying continents. and that's just the way it is.
Well,
it's not,
we'll see.
I'm not looking to convince anybody. I've looked at it, and when we look back at all of these ancient religions, okay, no matter where they come from,
Yeah, but
they've all got their depictions of the earth.
And there's
they're
just
all
as many.
matching.
There's just as many ancients who have done calculations about the curvature of the Earth based on sundials and wells and all that stuff. So there's
No,
always.
that's only for 500 years. That's only for 500 years. I mean, that's like if you want to call it a Masonic thing or something. The thing is until 500 years ago, everyone knew the Earth was flat.
Okay.
And when you learn, it's just no different than when we talk about, they're teaching socialism in school. They've been teaching that in school for a while. We've just been lied to. And the thing is about, what are we here for?
But thanks for the call, Albert. It's good to hear again. Who knows what our purpose is? I think that is the next big thing. What is our purpose? But then again, it's been the only big thing anybody's been asking.
Flat earthers say you can verify the earth is flat. I mean, I think a flat earther would say that. Too many people use Google and YouTube. You're 100% right. So the first part of learning on your own is understanding what sources to trust and what sources not to trust. There's no easy way to figure that out, and that goes back to watch actions and watch behavior. I think over time, be patient. You can find out who's giving it to you straight and who isn't.
Has to know. Maybe this guy does. Albert, when was the first time we tried to nuke a hurricane? Do you know?
No. Why
Okay.
the fuck nuke a hurricane? I don't believe in nukes, remember?
Oh, that's right. You don't believe in you don't believe in atomic power at all?
No, I totally believe in atomic power, but if you watch Galen Windsor's videos, he built the Hanford fucking nuclear waste facility, and he said it was all bullshit. He used to swim in the pond, dude, full of nuclear shit.
Okay.
And,
I take showers. I take showers and baths in the pond every night too. So
Yeah, but it's not filled with nuclear rods and stuff like that, those videos are out there. But hey, cousin Sherry, what's going on?
Hey, you know what? I was going to tell you, I will disclose whether or not the earth is flat next time we talk on Discord.
That is so
How's that for a cliffhanger?
But the thing is, you got to start putting out a couple more videos because, I added you as a channel, and I'm like, you never come up.
I know. It's
You
been a
ca-
tough
you
week.
did come up. You did come up last week, but I had so much shit on my channel. I was like, no, I can't watch it because I watched it was like a Q thing or something you were doing. I'm not into
Yeah.
Q so much,
Well.
but I know you're going to put up something that I'm going to be like attracted to, and I'm going to watch that. But
Thank you.
dude,
I have
Frank,
50
Frank,
subscribers.
I got to tell you, listening to Max Caparato is like, I love the taxation is that thing, but like me listening to him, and it's just me, I'm not saying it's anybody
Albert,
else,
you
but
don't. You
me
believe
listening to
that
him
you believe that
is like
space is
listening
fake
to
and the Earth is flat.
Cosmo.
How can you listen to anybody? I know that you're going to have a problem when somebody like Max calls in. You believe that everything outside of the McDonald's down the street is fake.
No,
Oh, that's
I
fake,
don't
too.
eat McDonald's, dude. Bugs
I know
don't eat
you-
McDonald's.
I know
Why the
you don't
hell would
eat-
I eat that.
I
shit?
know, but-
Are you
but-
kidding me?
Right, but I don't mean that you eat it, but can you and I agree that McDonald's exists? It's real.
You have to keep in mind that McDonald's corporate executives, okay, what did they say? We're not even a restaurant. We are property owners. Figure that out when you go to eat something.
Okay, well, the
there, though.
property
You know what I'm
ownership
saying?
company of McDonald's exists. That's what I mean. All right, well, okay, Albert. Well, thank you for the call, brother man.
Well, wait, I wanted to tell you something else.
Well,
dude.
you're already 3 minutes in. Go ahead.
Well, I'm doing as best as I can. It's like listening to me. I love Max Caparato, but listening to him talk about this stuff is like listening to Ocasio-Cortez, talk about anything. But I
Damn.
love the guy.
How
too.
so? Yeah,
that
We have
is-
so many different.
Talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
Who the bald guy is? Because
Flat
it's
Albert
like-
is.
Well, hey, there you go.
I mean-
There you go. There's
Is he your buddy?
thank you so much for the call, Albert. We got to put this one together now. There's going to be a big heavyweight bout between the science of Max Caparato and the science of Albert. That's what we're going to do.
We should have Albert interview him.
There should be an
God.
Oh, that would be great. Can we say? Oh God. Okay, I should do that. Where off air, we get a call from Max Camperato and Al, and we set aside 25 minutes, and Albert gets to interview him.
That would be like an inside joke that like 12 people get.
Oh, well, it would be good for the Quite Frankly Network.
It would. It would be funny.
That's great extra content.
This is the kind of shit we're talking about.
Oh, man.
All right, we'll do that. And then the next thing we'll do is when we have a little bit more of a budget is we'll send Albert into space.
Prove it once and for all.
We need that. Ultimately, that's the only way that this is going to end for anybody. I'm not just talking about Albert. I mean, because this is obviously a growing thing.
Well, Sherry just said she has the answer, but she's not going to tell us for a week. Or...
I can't disclose right now.
Well, she has the goods. She has to to keep the cards close to her chest right now. She's the only one.
There he is. They're both a little spoon, man. Guys, check out Frank's show, man, for real. That was great. That's the best. Takes a lot to make me laugh like that. But I guess he knows me a little bit, so. The Krasensteins. I'm not going to, I don't think it's true. I didn't take the Krasensteins down, but I like to think I had something to do with it. They tried to, part of that whole David Hoffman thing, which was hilarious, was they tried to copyright strike me for the shit, the Krasenstein videos. I should post the email I sent them, which was basically like, yeah, all right, let's do it. And they rescinded their copyright claims and have since vanished, so. Oh my God, I would love to fight them. Like, I'd fight both at the same time. Be incredible.
If this were Lord of the Flies, they'd be Piggy's sweaty sea cups. You might answer in simile, they're just like twin brothers, only with a load of quasi-incestual gay sexual tension. Or you might answer in objective scientific fact, they're a pygmy strain of digitally transmitted brain herpes that uses high-frequency sounds to echolocate, pollinate, and butterfly tongue feed on each other's crasses.
Wish you would fucking let me kiss you, dear, and I get so upset. We're fucking more than just friends. We're fucking more than just fucking Ed. Please notice me. Please hold this tweet between us, so I can tweeze my tiny penis, Ed. You've had me pegged since the womb. Don't make me beg for the boom, boom, kaboom. Please notice me. Please make me sandwiches. Please hold me. I'm lonely. Please notice me. Please bend me over your knee. I need your tadpoles in my crest. Oh, dear Ed. I hear you say everything gon' be okay, but I don't wanna do too much thinking. Just maybe you'll save me. You make me feel good. Shut up and take my money, but I don't wanna do too much thinking. Just maybe you'll save me. Just maybe you're my baby.
In a civil asset forfeiture complaint, Homeland Security Special Agent Michael Adams wrote that the brothers were paid huge sums by online scammers engaged in illegal activities. Quote, there is reasonable cause to believe that the Krasensteins would have known that these funds were criminally derived. There is also reasonable cause to believe that Brian and Edward Krasenstein have conspired to commit wire fraud. Fact. The Comey McCabe FBI seized $450,000 from the Krasensteins, but never filed charges or even opened an investigation. Fact, since being raided and losing nearly $500,000, the Krasensteins have gone all in support of the people that raided them and took $500,000 of their dollars. Brian and Edward Krasenstein helped raise over $10,000 for Andrew McCabe's legal defense fund, and as they're most famous for, both brothers spend 24 to 36 hours a day clinging to and leeching off the girthy Twitter account of United States President Donald Trump, often going to bat personally for McCabe and James Comey.
Don't make me beg for the boom, boom, kaboom. Please notice me. Please make me sandwiches. Please hold me. I'm lonely. Please notice me. Please bend me over your knee. I need your tadpoles in my crass hole.